Hey Life Masters, this is Bradley Vaval from Brad Life Mastery, coming to you with faith, lifestyle, and financial freedom. And I want to share with you that you know most people are not doing. People are not paying attention to these stuff because it's something serious, right? It's something serious that you have to do, right? It's something serious that you want your life to move on. You want your financial situation to move on. You want your relationship to move on. You want your uh, lifestyle to move on. You know, you have to do this stuff. Because it's important, right? It's important for you to know these things. And you know, I want to talk to you about education and building yourself long term, right? And if you're not building yourself, you're not growing to the person that you're trying to be, or if you're not growing spiritually, if you're not being healthy, you're not educating yourself on that, it's gonna be hard. Why? Because you're just gonna go day by day being ignorant, right? Day by day being ignorant because you don't have anything in your head, right? Because the ignorance is a continuation. So the more you learn, the more you can know what to do, right? So if you're in that place where you're just like, because I was that person, right? I was that person, didn't really educate myself, right? So dude is just playing video games all the time, right? Super Mario, right? Playing all these games, man. I was a big 2K. I'm a big I'm a big 2K guy now. I was playing those games, right? I was just, if I remember, I used to play NBA a lot. That's when NBA was famous back then, right? And I was playing all these games and not really studying, right? Just doing day by day, thinking that that's just the way. And it was just hurting me, right? It's because I didn't really know anything. So it was hard. So I had to just say to myself at that point where I had to educate myself. Why? Because it's important. If it's important to me that I need to educate myself, if I'll be going somewhere, right? I'll do things, right? I'll build up my life. I'll build up my spiritual life. I'll build up my relationship, right? I'll build up my health because health is important, right? Yeah, you want to make the money and stuff like that. Yeah, you could go ahead and get a job and stuff like that. But if you're not building your health and you're not knowing what to do, it's gonna be hard, right? It's gonna be hard because you want to keep yourself healthy, right? Healthy is so important because hey, you don't want to go through you know all this disease out there and cancer out there, and that's going to hurt you because you're not knowing, right? So education is important, guys. Education is important. And there's a guy named Jeff Olson, right? And he talks about it's easy to do and it's easy not to do, right? And it's easy to not to do it, right? It's easy to not read, right? It's easy to not educate yourself long term, right? It's easy to not do that, but in the long term, it's gonna hurt yourself because you're not even thinking about doing it, right? You're not even, first of all, taking action towards it, right? And you're not taking action towards that, it's gonna be hard for you, right? Life is gonna be hard. Your lifestyle gonna be torn up, right? Because you're not trying to pursue where knowing that education is important, right? You're not being trying to be dedicated towards it, so it's gonna be hard for you every day, right? So it's you also when you're educating yourself, another thing, applying it, right? Yeah, so you just educate yourself. You're not, yeah, it's in your mind. Yeah, it's like, oh, okay, I put all this education in my head, but you have to apply it also, right? If you want to move forward, you want to do the things. If you want to, make no more money. If you want to have a better relationship, if you want to have a spiritual life, right, with God, building that relationship, you have to apply it, right? You have to apply the education, right? Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I got a lot of information in my head, but you have to apply the education so that way you can, fulfill your life, right? So it's another thing, right? It's another thing. Continue educating yourself. Continue educating yourself. You have times maybe you might go back in your mind, you might say, I don't want to educate myself, right? I don't want to do this. But if you do that, you're procrastinating, right? It's just like going to the gym, right? And you order your membership, and you go work out, exercise, you're lifting weights, or you buy your membership and you don't go, right? And you lift the weights, and you probably do it day by day, or and you say you have your dreams, and you tell yourself, oh, I want to get that dream body, and you don't get it because you're just not doing it. You're not working yourself out. You're not being dedicated. You're not focused towards it. So you just stop, and you just letting that gym membership go monthly payment, paying it month by month, and you're not going. So it's just like that, right? Because if you're doing that, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. So you continue educating yourself will take you far, will make you learn. When you could continue doing it, because this is what I heard, right? I heard 21 days you build a habit, right? And you build that habit 21 days. And once you build that 21 days habit, you'll continue learning, because it takes 21 days to build that habit, right? So once you continue doing it, you won't stop, because you already built that habit for 21 days. So this is once you do the 21 days, you continue doing that habit. So it only takes 21 days, right? And that's the things I want to talk to you about, right? And once you continue doing this stuff, you continue growing yourself, you can move forward, right? You can learn certain things that people are not learning, right? And this is what these successful people are doing. They're continue learning. This is what they educating themselves. They're applying it so they can go into a better place, right? So this is what you have to do if you want to move forward. And there's a guy named, his name is Warren Buffett. He's very successful, and he talks about the best investment is investing in yourself, right? So you're investing in yourself, the more you can know, the more you can grow, right? Because what's good, you're in this house. I mean, not in this house, but you're living life, and you're just, you're just in the world of this not really do anything. What's good is that you're just in this world and not really doing anything or building your mind, right? So that's the most important thing, is educating yourself. Educate yourself and fulfill it, make it a habit to do it. So when you're making that habit to do it, you'll move forward. It won't be, it won't be like, oh, I gotta do it, right? It's just like brushing your teeth. You're brushing your teeth every day. It's just those habits. It's just habits that you have to do, and you continue doing it. So, guys, I'm done. Like, subscribe, and and click that bell down below. And guys, send it to people. Send it to people that you know. Send it to a loved one, right? Because hey, I always talk about all my videos. Send to them so it can add value to them, right? And the more you could send to as much people that you know, or friends, or maybe somebody that's hurt, or maybe somebody that's, hey, don't want to work, right? And they're tired, give that to them so they can know so they can know that you're adding value to them as well. So that way, they know that, hey, this video helped me, and hey, they probably can they could think a certain way. So guys, I'm done, and hey, see you in the next video.